Okay, so we just got into the Magic Kingdom, and we're gonna give you a full tour of Magic Kingdom and everything you need to know about attending the Magic Kingdom. This place is magical, and it's a kingdom. All right, guys, we are about to enter into the Magic Kingdom. We're gonna have a magical day here. Let's show you. We're entering in. I'm gonna be giving you a full tour. There's Amanda right up there. Miles and Mimi and Bruce have gone off to, they're gonna go to Tiki Room first thing. And we're entering into Main Street, USA. It's awesome. And of course, they have the Dapper Dans right over here performing. You can hear them. And we're gonna talk a little bit about what's here on Main Street. On the right-hand side, you've got this. Here in Florida, you have Town Square Theater right there. It's the Master Magician. And then right next to you got Tony's Restaurant. It's an amazing little restaurant. Something fun to look at here is on the outside of the Tony's Restaurant, you can see some paw prints or Lady and the Tramp. You know, they got their spaghetti and ate. Now, what's interesting here is the train station right there. That's where they have the performance of the Dapper Dans. Right underneath that train station, they have a little museum. You go look there, and a little history. The Main Street's a little bit different than one in Disneyland and also Disneyland Paris, but they're also all very similar. I love that. The one here that's unique about the one here in Florida, there's no brick. This road in Disneyland Paris is all brick. In Disneyland, it's brick where the horses go. But out here in Magic Kingdom, there is absolutely no brick. Over there, you've got our City Hall, and then you've got the little fire station right there. Of course, you have your Emporium. This is Emporium where all the Disneys have their Emporium. And walk down, and there you see one of the most beautiful castles, guys. All decked out for the 50th. It's a little bit of a windy day today. If you notice, the flags are up there fluttering, but the wind feels good. None of these flags actually has all 50 stars. That way, if it rains, whatever, they don't have to take the flags down. They're not real flags. Now, at Disneyland, we walk down, you can go right the street off the side here. That's where you go get lockers at Disneyland. But here in Florida, you get lockers right as you walk in. Just right down there, there's just it's just little artisan shops. No lockers down there. So right as you walk in, if you need to get a locker, you do it right there at the entrance. Right as you go through your little turnstile, the locker's on the right-hand side. That's where you can get all your lockers. Then over here, we got Casey's Corner. Now, at Disneyland, of course, it's Coca-Cola Corner, and Disneyland Paris, it's also Casey's Corner. Hot dogs and Coca-Cola. Baseball themed, love it. Let's get a little bit closer look at that castle. This castle is tall. Compared to Disneyland, very, very, very tall. They repainted it for the 50th, and as you can see, it got kind of little blues and purples and kind of like a salmon pink. And some people, when it first came out, didn't really like it, but it's kind of, I like it. I think it looks really good. I think it really pops. It looks very, very pretty. So, of course, they had a partner statue there of Walt and Mickey. And if you look right up here, you can see the amazing spires. This castle is weatherproof. It was made to be able to withstand winds of 125 miles per hour because, you know, Florida's got some crazy weather. Literally, this is like one of the most secure buildings there is. It's awesome. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a hard right and we're gonna go right into Tomorrowland. Let's go to Tomorrowland, come on. We are now entering into Tomorrowland. Oh, look, you can see people moving right along there. Tomorrowland! You'll notice as we here in Florida, we walk into Tomorrowland, there's no astro orbiters right here at the very, very beginning. You're gonna walk across a bridge, and then you see two buildings on the right and the left. And these buildings kind of had shows. When I say kinda. This one over here, this is the laugh floor. This is the Monsters, Inc. laugh floor. And what it is it's literally a little comedy show from Monsters, Inc. You can even submit your jokes via text, and they'll say your jokes. It is awesome if you love stuff like that. But the building on the left, this had at one point one of the scariest shows in all of the Disney parks around the world.
All right, I loved this. This is called Alien Encounter. It's no longer here, and it was terrifying. What you did is you sat in a circle auditorium, and they had this big tube in the middle, and an alien came up, but the alien broke out of the tube, and the lights go off, and you feel it like breathing on your neck. If they could bring this back, I would go to Disneyland and Disney World for the rest of my life. Like, I would support them forever and ever and ever. It's crazy. There's not a lot of scary attractions at Disney parks, and I would love to see something like that come back here. There's nothing there now, so bring it back.
For a little while they had the Stitch show, but that is gone. Now we're gonna kind of turn to the right and do a circle here. I'll show you what we have here in Tomorrowland. All right, so off the right here, we have Star Command Headquarters. This is Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. Now, this is a little bit different than the one they have in Disneyland Paris and also Disneyland. The one they have here, the guns are mounted on the car. You can't take the guns off, so you have to swivel the car to see what you want to shoot. And all their targets are circles. So you can't, like in the other rides, the triangles are worth the most. This one, you just have to know which targets are worth the most. I'll tell you this, the very first room you go into, there's a circle on the ceiling. That one's worth a ton. Aim for that one. Right next to Buzz Lightyear, you got the Carousel Progress. And moving around, we're gonna come to the stage where they have meet and greets. In fact, I can see Buzz Lightyear right there on the stage. And then next to that, you've got Space Mountain. Tomorrowland is just packed full of attractions here in Florida.
Packed full of attractions. It really is. Everywhere you look, there's the laugh floor, then it goes right to Buzz Lightyear. They've got People Mover.
Oh, we gotta go say hi to Buzz Lightyear.
Oh.
Buzz Lightyear. Oh!
And you know, Buzz Lightyear is here, so fun. But yeah, there's so much to do. There's so many attractions, a show, and this attraction that's going to be done soon is going to be so exciting. Chris can't even wait. And that is
Tron! I'll be showing you Tron in just a little bit. First, I'm going to show you Space Mountain. This is Space Mountain right here. It was opened in 1975. It is totally different than the one they have in Disneyland and Disneyland Paris, obviously, because, I mean, Disneyland Paris is crazy. It's that hyperspace mountain. It is currently closed right now, so where they have a little bean toss. We've still got more to show you in Tomorrowland because it is huge here. Tomorrowland is huge. Next, we got the Speedway, which is also located here in Tomorrowland. There's a Speedway driving along. It's kind of very similar to Autopia in Disneyland and Disneyland Paris. But the theming here, there's not a lot of shade, so a lot of times people complain that it gets really hot in the summertime to drive these cars. Right in the center of Tomorrowland, you're gonna see a tower there. That's where the Astro Orbit is. It's up top. You have to take that elevator. That's the that's an orange elevator shaft. And it's also the loading station for the People Mover. What? The People Mover! Then right over here, you got a whole bunch of stores. You got the Merchants and Venus, and you got the ice cream and smoothies over here, bathrooms. And then we're gonna go down here to the Starlight Cafe. I'll show you that. People Mover, moving people. That's what it does. It's a people mover. Right behind me is the entrance to Speedway, and then across the way, you've got the Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. It's a great place to come grab some food, and there's a little entertainment show inside.
The main food here are hamburgers. That's what Chris and Miles love to get. And sometimes they have a hamburger that has macaroni and cheese on top. It's kind of a tasty treat, and it's fun when is it Sunny in there, like playing some musical instruments. It's fun. It's a big place. Grab and go hamburgers.
Right here, you'll see Sunny Eclipse. He plays. He's kind of like a lounge singer playing different songs, and he talks to the crowd. It's really fun. I love it because his feet don't even touch. Okay, so we're gonna walk outside of Tomorrowland and go into Fantasyland. I know he says they show Tron. I will, but we'll get a better view of Tron once we're inside Fantasyland.
It's like a little teaser. We'll show you, but just not right now. All right, this is where the Cheshire Cat Tails are. They are such a tasty treat, right across from the teacups.
All right, so this is called a Cheshire Cat Tail. It's right here. You get the little Cheshire Cafe. It's my favorite treat here at Walt Disney World. It's warm with like a croissant with frosting, and then this is chocolate.
It's so good, you guys. It's yummy. It's yummy. It's a good little treat. And it's not a very well-known place. A little hidden gem. I love it. Excuse me while I attack it. I love it. It almost tastes like a warm chocolate chip cookie.
Fantasyland is amazing here at Walt Disney World. You've got the teacups over there, the teacups. Like I mentioned in other videos, you see the teacups have the awning, it's covering it. The only uncovered teacups in the entire world is Disneyland. Every other resort's teacups has some type of covering. Right ahead of us, that is Snow White's Seven Dwarf Mine Train. It's an amazing attraction. It's located right in the center of Fantasyland. The lines get crazy long for us. So when you come to Magic Kingdom, that would be one of the first attractions. You just gotta run straight to it, right in the line. So this one is the most popular ride, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. If you are staying on Disney property, you actually can enter the park 30 minutes early, which is huge. So that's a game changer if you want to get on the popular rides like this one. And the best way to do it is to call
call 1-855-GET-AWAY. They have the best rates for Disney hotels, and then it really helps you skip the lines because the lines can get long, especially for this ride. But it's adorable. I love it. It's my favorite ride here at Magic Kingdom.
Yes, we are in Fantasyland, but look at these amazing trash cans. They say Storybook Circus because at the end of Fantasyland, right there, that kind of tail end, what do they have? Storybook Circus. Storybook Circus Land is kind of like a little tacked on land here in Fantasyland. It's where they got the Dumbo ride and some goofy stuff. It's cool. And it's also, we get a really good view of Tron. Let's go into Storybook Circus and take a quick little peek at Storybook Circus Land. The first thing you notice right here is Dumbo on the right hand side. There are actually two Dumbo rides. There's one here and there's one there. So the line goes by very quick. Twice as fast as the one in Disneyland, obviously. But when you get close to Dumbo, you want to look down because what do you see embedded in the ground? Peanut shells. What? Looking down the ground, what do you see? Peanut shells. Peanut shells. Because you know, elephants, they love peanuts. All right, so Dumbo's over there. Right over here, we have the Big Top Circus. It's a souvenir store. They have lots of cool stuff in there. And then we're walking down here. They kind of have like a little splash pad for kids.
All right, there's the splash pad for the kids, the Casey Jr. train. This is a great area for little kids to run around and just go crazy.
Right next to Dumbo, you got the Barnstormers. It's like a goofy flight school right there. There it is, the Great Goofini.
Yeah, just like Goofy's flight school at Disneyland.
But if you walk past the Great Barnstormer, you're gonna get a really good view of Tron. Let's check it out. You guys, I am so excited. Tron is one of my very favorite things right there. Tron, now programming. And if you look right over here, they just barely put up the white awnings, the coverings going over the track. It is amazing. This is gonna be changing everything here. We don't know when it's gonna be opening, but it's gonna be opening up soon. I'm gonna hold up the camera up so you guys can take a look here. Take a little sneak peek at Tron, which is gonna be in Tomorrowland, obviously. I cannot wait. Okay, so we're leaving that little Tron sneak peek and look over here, you can see Goofy got shot out of a cannon, hit a target. Like seriously, right on, Goofy, you well nailed it.
I love him. He's my favorite. He is my favorite, him and Max. Love
and then behind that is the Fantasyland train station. When they're running the train, you go right down there for the Fantasyland train station.
So this circus section to me feels like a mini Toontown. They don't have Toontown over here at Magic Kingdom. So this is kind of like a Toontown sister.
Toontown-esque, if you will.
If you will, and I will.
Then at the very back of the Circus Land, Storybook Circus, you got meet and greets right here. You got Minnie and Daisy and Goofy, so they come and do a lot of their meet and greets. So it's a great place for little ones. Little ones like this area a lot.
And
all right.
kids at heart.
Oh, and kids at heart. Let's continue on back to Fantasyland.
Let's do it.
Now, of course, there's an animal circus train that carrying all kinds of circus animals, but it stopped and all the animals escaped. If you look down the ground, you can see the animals' footprints. And where do the footprints lead you? Right into the souvenir store. So here we are in Big Top Souvenirs, and right in the center, they got the treat bar with all kinds of treats and drinks. And look at the ceiling. It is all decorated like a giant circus tent, because that's where we are. Oh my gosh. Look at that little bunny rabbit.
And?
Guess what, guys? I got a sticker.
Oh
my gosh. By the way, I've been meaning to ask you, because you know how we're here at Walt Disney World, they're celebrating the 50th?
Yes.
Did you hear about that brand new Cinderella doll they got down here? Half Cinderella, half dolphin. She loses her glass flipper.
Oh, it's a joke! I didn't get it.
All right, so did you guys hear about the brand new Cinderella doll they have celebrating the 50th here in Walt Disney World? Half Cinderella, half dolphin. She loses her glass flipper. So we have just left the Storybook Circus Land and back in Fantasyland. Technically, I guess it's really part of Fantasyland, but it's a different part. I want to show you the rest of the things to see here in Fantasyland.
It really does feel like, Fantasyland and Disneyland, and then in the top you have Toontown. That's how it feels here. It's like you have Fantasyland and it's very, whimsical and magical and fantasy. And then it's like, boop, it's a little bit more cartoony. That's the vibes. That's the vibes that I get.
That's the vibes?
Yeah.
You like it?
Oh, I love it.
So right there's Ariel's grotto. That's where you go in and meet Ariel. Oh, yeah. By the way, do you know where Ariel goes when she loses something? The Lost and Flounder department. What? And then right over here, we have the Under the Sea. It's like riding a clamshell. It's like the Little Mermaid ride they have at Disney California Adventure, right there.
Next to Little Mermaid, behind Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, is Gaston's Tavern. This is the only place in the entire world that has had a drink that has shocked my taste buds so much they didn't recover for the entire day. They have a LeFou's brew here. It's a little bit different than Gaston's brew, and it has toasted marshmallow in it, like mango puree, like apple juice, and it's a shock. It's a shocking taste. It's good, but I've never tasted its equal before, that's for sure.
All right, continuing on, right here on the left-hand side of me is, of course, that's the Snow White Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. But on the right-hand side, you've got Beauty and the Beast. This is an amazing dinner. We'll talk about that in just a second. Right behind me is the Be Our Guest restaurant. We did a whole video on it if you want to see that video. Now, you have to have a reservation to go to this. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And it is a very immersive meal. It's so fun. The best way, though, to get a reservation, this is how we did it, is we booked our trip through Getaway Today. And what we did is we told them, hey, these are the things we're interested in. And they said, are you interested in dinner shows? And we're like, yes. They booked it for us. And then once it was all booked, they told us all the things that booked. And they're like, if you want us to cancel, if you don't want any of those, we'll cancel them. And we're like, no, don't cancel any of them. So that's the easiest way to get a reservation, is to book it through Getaway Today. You call 1-855-GETAWAY, or you click the link down below and get your little package. They'll do this is that if you get a hotel and their tickets to them, they'll give you their concierge service for free, where they'll make all the reservations for you just like that. So it's awesome. The Be Our Guest.
Yes, it's one of the most popular dining experiences. And it's not really a show, but it is like an immersive. You can eat in the Beast Library. It's really awesome.
Now right behind me, right over there, they have the Winnie the Pooh ride. It used to be Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, but they replaced it with the Winnie the Pooh ride. And something different about this ride is here, you don't ride in a vehicle, you ride in a honey pot.
Aw, so cute. The 100-acre woods, right there.
Now we're on the back side of the castle, and right there in front of you, you see Prince Charming's Carousel. Right there, Prince Charming's Carousel. Over there, you got the Princess Fairy Tale Hall, where you go in there and watch it.
The great part about the Princess Fairy Tale Hall that you
Yes.
need to check depending on the time and what's going on with the world, but they will sometimes do pixie dust on you, and they'll dust you with sparkles and pixie dust. It's really fun.
So in Disneyland, it's King Arthur's Carousel. In Disneyland Paris, it's Sir Lancelot. And here in Florida, it's Prince Charming's Carousel. I love how they have their own little, all of them are different. Right over there we have the PhilharMagic. It's a really fun thing. And then we move down here, and this is where they have Peter Pan and It's a Small World. And there's a restaurant right behind us, the Pinocchio's Village House. So we go in, get like pizza or have lunch. What's also unique about this restaurant is it have windows overlooking It's a Small World, so you can wave at people getting on the ride, on the boats. I love doing that. This is the Peter Pan's Flight. Now the queue here in Florida is really fun and very interactive, much different than one at Disneyland. Then this is what's always a shocker to people. This is the facade for It's a Small World. A lot of times people are waiting to see that giant It's a Small World facade like they have at Disneyland. They don't have it. Unless you're inside, they have a little bit of a replica on the inside. I'll show you. And this is inside. I think it's really cool. Do you know It's a Small World has no capital letters in it? You see it right there, sign It's a Small World. No capital letters, because when they were designing it, Walt felt that was like too like bam in your people's face. I want to be soft and subtle for everybody. No capital letters.
It's adorable.
As you exit Fantasyland, you're going to see what's called Tangled Terrace. It's amazing. This is probably one of the best restrooms in all of Disney World. And there's also a hidden game here for children. I'll show you.
And it's beautiful here at nighttime. Nighttime in this little area is so pretty.
So there's the Tangle Tower right there. And these are the restrooms over here. But look real carefully. What do you see? Frying pan. Who knew? Now, something you can do here is really fun is in this little grotto, there are hidden pascals. You know the little chameleon that's on the shoulder of Tangled? You can see all these hidden pascals. I did a whole video on every one of those hidden pascals. I actually just spoke to a mom the other day, and she told me she came here and she spent hours with her daughter having a good time looking for every one of the pascals. It's a fun, interactive activity to the kids. So here you go. Look for friends of Pascal and scenery hidden among all the flowers and greenery. I'll show you a few. I'm not gonna show you all of them. If you want to watch that other video, you can see them all. But like, there's one right down there. What? Right there. Look at the top of the pole. You see like another one right there. That's a real lizard. That's not Pascal. It just ran away. But if you want to see another Pascal, how about over here? As you leave Fantasyland, you're going to enter into Liberty Square. They don't have New Orleans Square here in Walt Disney World. They have New Orleans Square. And what's right behind me? The Haunted Mansion. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. And right as you wait in the line, you see another place here called Memento Mori. It's a store selling all kinds of Haunted Mansion and spooky stuff. Well worth it. Walk through it. Right there is the Harbor House. It's a fun little restaurant. And then walk down here. This is the boarding area for the Mark Twain. And if you look down, what do you see? Yeah, This is called the Poop River, guys. I'm not even joking. Back in the olden days, people would fill up their waste in buckets and throw it out the windows and make a sloshy river and poop and pee. And Amanda, get out of there. Get out of it. Stop swimming in it. Miles is just like his mom. He loves to like walk in it and pretend that he's like walking in it. It's gross. Hey, if you like Disney content, hit the subscribe button if you could. That would really go a long way to support the channel. It's something free you can do. Hit right now while you're watching, hit that subscribe button, and then hit that little notification bell. That way when we put up any new videos, you'll be notified. If you want to watch the video, you can watch it. And last thing, if this video made you smile or you something you thought was nice or anything you kind of made you feel kind of good, hit that like button. All right, let's continue on with this video. Right there we have the Liberty Tree. It's awesome. There are 13 lanterns hanging up for the 13 original colonies. And then right over here, we have the Hall of Presidents. This is kind of like, you know, the amazing moment, I forgot the name. The great moments of Mr. Lincoln, except they only have Abraham Lincoln here. Here they have every single president represented when you go in the Hall of Presidents. It's really cool. I just wanted to get a little bit closer look at the Liberty Tree. See all those little lanterns? They look awesome. Really cool. Now, if I keep walking straight ahead right now, that would take me back to the hub where the castle is. I want to just go down here for a real quick thing, and then we're going to do about face and then keep going back into Liberty Square. Right over here, we have Sleepy Hollow Refreshments. Has some of the very best treats. They have funnel cakes, they have chicken waffles, and corn dogs.
Get your corn dogs.
And then right across from the Sleepy Hollow Refreshments, you have Ye Olde Christmas Shop. They sell Christmas ornaments year round. And when you go inside, it smells like Christmas. Always. Even right out here, you smell it.
Smell that Christmas.
Oh, it's Christmas goodness. All right, so we're continuing on walking down Liberty Square. And right over here on the left-hand side, you can see it's called the Liberty Tree Tavern right behind me. An amazing restaurant. If you like turkey, that's the place to go.
It's like a big Thanksgiving feast. This is another one you need reservations for. That's why you really need Getaway Today's concierge service. So when you call them, tell them, I want that service. How do I get it? Because it's a fun sit-down restaurant. It's delicious. They have like rolls and salad and turkey. It's a true feast.
All right, right here we got the Diamond Horseshoe. Now in Disneyland, it's called the Golden Horseshoe. And in Disneyland Paris, it's called the Silver Spur. They're all related, but a little bit different.
And that is a good connection between the next land we're heading into. So we're heading from, you know, the Liberty Square into our next land, which is
Frontierland. And that's it. You see right here, there's wood planks. That is your division from Liberty Square into Frontierland. You got your Frontierland Shooting Arcade, Frontier Trading Post, and then right over there, you got the Country Bear Jamboree, which they still have here in Florida. Now, right on the other side of us is Adventureland. It's kind of flipped, right? We have Frontierland over here and Adventureland over here. Maybe we're watching this video is reversed. I'm not exactly sure, but it's different in
Paris.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys, the Country Bears are out. I gotta go talk to them. How are you? Good. Hey, I got a question for you. This bear goes into a bar and he orders a sarsaparilla, and the bartender's, what's with the big paws? So right there is the Country Bear Jamboree, and they come out, the bears come out and interact with you on their balconies. I love it. There's Liver Lips, and we got Big Al. Let's go talk to Big Al. Hey, Big Al. It's so good to see you. Hey, I have a question for you. What does a bear take camping? The bare necessities. Thank you. I love interacting with the bears so much. It's one of my favorite things to do. All right, so we're gonna continue on down here to Frontierland. You got different stores here, shops to go in. You got the Prairie Outpost Supply, but there's something very unique here. We got the Pecos Bill Tall Tale Inn and Cafe. I'll show you. I got distracted, never finished my thought about Adventureland. There's a little pathway right there we go through. If you want to walk through that way, I'll take you right to Adventureland. Or you can walk down and then come into Adventureland. We're gonna walk down and come into Adventureland. So don't worry, we'll get to Adventureland. There's the Pecos Bill Tall Tale Inn and Cafe. Excellent tacos and fajitas here, guys. If you're gonna order something, get the tacos or fajitas.
It's fun, and it's a quick service restaurant. You do not need a reservation for this.
And right at the end, you're gonna see Pecos Bill Tall Tale Inn but really it's just more seating for the restaurant. But I love how they have a little sign there saying the Tall Tale Inn.
All right, you can go this way and hit Splash Mountain and Big Thunder Mountain, or go that way and it will take you into Adventureland. But we're gonna go show you two of the biggest rides here, Big Thunder and Splash.
All right, there it is, Splash Mountain. One of the things that's different here versus Disneyland, it's a two-seater. You sit side by side rather than front to back. Right, straight ahead is Big Thunder and Splash Mountain is that way.
The Splash Mountain rides are extremely similar, but I like this one better because if you have a little kid, you can sit right next to them. Sometimes at the one at Disneyland, I'm like wanting to reach over and hold my little guy. So sitting next to him, I like it better.
It makes Amanda feel better. Of course, behind me is Splash Mountain. You can see the Chickapin Hill right there, and then right here, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
It's the wildest ride in the Eastern United States.
It's the same track they have in Disneyland, but it's reversed. It's like a mirror flipped on the other side. So when you turn left in Disneyland, you turn right here. Plus, for whatever reason, they found out that if you ride this right here, only when in Florida, it'll get rid of kidney stones. I kid you not. I kid you not. It's in a medical journal. But right behind us is Big Thunder Mountain and Splash Mountain. We are leaving that and now going forward into Adventureland.
Adventureland. Adventureland here at Disney World I think is beautiful. I love all of the greenery, the lush plants and trees. It has a really tropical jungle vibe, and when you're in Florida, it's a little bit more humid. I don't know, I really love Adventureland here.
Here's the last remnant of Frontierland, the Golden Oaks Outpost. And we'll move right in there. We go into Adventureland, where the first attraction we see is Pirates of the Caribbean. As you enter in, most people walk right past this. You see it's the Pirates right here. Pirates Adventure, Treasures of the Seven Seas. This is an interactive thing where you get to go in there and you get to find different treasures, and if you complete the treasure map, you will win like a total prize. And you can click on these different things over here, show you all that. It's fun, it's very interactive. You use your magic band or whatever you have and things happen. It's so cool. We are going to enter into Adventureland, and the first attraction you see on the right hand side is Pirates Caribbean. And then right here on the right hand side is a huge gift shop, all dedicated to pirates. It's Miles' favorite gift shop. There's Pirates Caribbean right there. For example, if you do that treasure hunt, then what you do is you come down here, you put your little magic band like right there. It's then gonna shoot that cannon over there, and it's gonna hit that bell. And you'll see the bell ring. So fun to do. So there's Pirates Caribbean is the entrance right there, and then right across the way is the Tortuga Tavern. It's like hamburgers. They also have chicken, but one of the things they have that's kind of crazy is this right here. The peanut butter chocolate hazelnut spread banana sandwich. Get it, it's awesome. You won't regret it. Seriously, get that sandwich, you won't regret it. Might give you a little bit of gas, but whatever, it's life. Adventureland is very popular here in Walt Disney World. Very popular. Now, if it's your very first time here and you ride Pirates Caribbean and you're used to the Disneyland version, you might be shocked because this ride is only half as long as the one in Disneyland is. Continue on, you see that giant spires right there. What is that? That's the Tiki Room. What? Yeah, the Tiki Room. We just got back from Disneyland Paris, and the cast members there told us they were so sad that they don't have the Tiki Room. That's what they want. They're like, bring us the Tiki Room. We have it here at Walt Disney World, and we have it here in Disneyland.
I feel like that should be a hashtag or a trend or something, like
Tiki Room for Disneyland Paris.
Tiki Room. I mean, I love Adventureland to ride Disneyland Paris too, but Tiki Room would just be the cherry on top if it was there.
Right there, we have the Jungle Cruise. This goes right back here. Very popular, and it's very different than the one in Disneyland right there. They also have these statues right here, and they make sounds, and then right in the middle, you've got Aladdin's magic carpet. And careful, camels, they spit. I'll show you the spitting camel. Here we go, we have the magic carpets of Aladdin. You see the camel's head, it twists and turns. Periodically, oh, he just spit. See like that? The camel will spit, so you gotta be careful. Right here, look at the ground, it's wet. That's where the camel has been spitting all day. Uh-oh, it's aiming. We don't want to get in the way of that. I'm gonna see if I get Amanda to stand there and pretend like I'm taking a picture, see if we get a spit on her. I wanna get, no, right, come here. Come here. Right here, keep coming. Stop, okay, that looks really good, hang on. Wait a minute.
Watch out, they spit.
We're gonna continue right over here to the Acrobat Bazaar. I'm gonna show you the smallest hidden Mickey in all of Walt Disney World. It's on the ground. Behind me is the Acrobat Bazaar. If you look down, you can see his necklace. It's very easy to see. Now the necklace is pointing at the smallest hidden Mickey. Follow it. Wham, right there. And that is the smallest Annie Mickey in all of Walt Disney World. What? Oh, let's put my shoe in for reference. Continuing on from that, you can see this says Aloha Isle Refreshments. Amazing. So we get your Dole Whips and other sweet, sweet treats. Right behind us, we have the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse. Now this is awesome. They still have the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse. They have it here. They also have it in Disneyland Paris. But the one in Disneyland was Tarzan, but they're retheming it. Nobody knows what it's gonna be. We did a whole video on the secret reveal of this particular attraction. If you want to watch it, it's like click right there, I think.
I was gonna say they're probably retheming it because, you know, with Tarzan and his loincloth, if you can see the thigh, it's too high.
And right across the way from the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse, you've got right here you have the Skipper's Cantina right there. This restaurant is amazing, probably one of the very best restaurants. You do need a reservation though to get in there. It is awesome. The food is amazing, the atmosphere is amazing. It is superb. Remember though, you have to have a reservation. Right next to the Skipper Cantina, you have the Sunshine Tree Terrace. This is all, we get sweet treats, a lot of like orange frozen drinks.
This is the place to get really specialty Dole Whips. Right now they have a I Lava You float. I love that. I Lava You. And it says orange Fanta, Dole Whip, red passion fruit syrup on it. This is the place if you want fancy Dole Whips.
Now we're walking out. This is the way you enter. You exit out of Adventureland, takes you right in back into Main Street, the hub. I have a memory here though. Whoa! Shooting off some daytime fireworks. I have a memory here. Amanda and I were here for the Halloween party, the Boo Bash, and we were walking here late at night. They had AC/DC playing. Literally, we just walked through Adventureland and they were playing Thunderstruck by AC/DC. A day, I'm like in heaven. Ah! It was so surreal to hear that here at Walt Disney World. And plus, AC/DC is one of my favorite bands, so I was super happy. But as you can see me right there, that's the sign, Adventureland. And then right behind me, that takes you into the hub of Main Street.
This castle is such a beautiful castle, so we decided to end here because it's very special. There is a restaurant inside the castle. It's a Cinderella Castle dining experience. I've done it once and it was so delicious and so fun. And of course, Cinderella comes out and she's with you. You can also walk through it and see a beautiful mural. Everything about this castle is just amazing. And it's fun because at Disneyland, it's Sleeping Beauty, right? Here it's Cinderella. And then at Disneyland Paris, it's Sleeping Beauty again. So Cinderella's castle, you can't miss it. Plus the 50th is happening right now. This isn't going to last forever and it is a historic event. So if you're like, I think I want to go to Disney World, right now is the time to come. It's not going to last forever. If you like this video, we would love it if you hit the subscribe button.
Yeah.
It's free to subscribe and it goes a long way to help our channel.
Plus, every day this month we're doing new videos. Tomorrow we're doing a brand new character meet and greet. It just started. It's at the Wilderness Lodge.
It's a dining experience. We're so excited. Storybook dining at Artist Point.
It's brand new. So we're gonna do a whole video showcasing that. So hit that little notification bell after you subscribe. That way when the new video comes up, you'll be notified so you can watch it.
And get cozy in our channel. We have Disneyland Secrets Revealed, Disney World Secrets Revealed, and Disneyland Paris Secrets Revealed, and other theme parks. So we want you here. Get cozy. Yeah. And we're happy that you are here.
By the way, you are amazing. You are awesome. You have a fantastic night, day, morning, whatever time you're watching this. Keep it up. And if you are watching this while you're supposed to be doing schoolwork, turn it off right now and do your schoolwork. Other than that, everybody else, welcome. Bye.